What if the biggest challenge for modern tablets isn't performance, but identity? We've seen countless devices try to be everything at once, blurring the lines between a tablet and a laptop. But what if the best tablet isn't trying to be a computer at all? For weeks, I spent time with the Redmi Pad 2, and what struck me most was how refreshingly normal it felt. It behaves exactly like a tablet should. You see, so many modern tablets try too hard to be part computer, part tablet, and they often end up feeling a bit confused. But Xiaomi, with the Redmi Pad 2, simply isn't trying to market it as a laptop replacement. And honestly, that's perfectly fine. Because a device like this is, first and foremost, a tablet. It knows its purpose, and it excels at it. All starting at a very attractive 13,999 rupees. This clarity gives you a really clear idea of whether this budget Android tablet belongs in your hands. The moment you pick up the Redmi Pad 2, you notice its modern design. It features sleek edges and wonderfully thin display borders, reminiscent of even the latest iPads. It's incredibly slim and lightweight, weighing in at just 519 grams for the cellular version, with a Wi-Fi-only model also available. This design makes it a dream for travel. It slips comfortably onto a plain tray table or into your tote bag. Whether you are lounging on the sofa, scrolling through articles, or diving into some light gaming, this tablet feels fantastic in your hands. If you are upgrading from an older tablet with chunky bezels, the Redmi Pad 2 offers a refreshing change. We reviewed the sky blue version, which has a delightful summery vibe, though we definitely wouldn't mind seeing more of those vibrant, fun color options like Apple offers with its 10th generation iPad. Those slimmer bezels don't just look good, they also give you more screen. Imagine an 11-inch canvas in your hands, boasting a crisp 2.5K resolution, a smooth 90 Hz refresh rate, and up to 600 nits of brightness for when you are out and about. Now, we will admit, this isn't an OLED panel like you find on higher-end tablets, and it doesn't have an anti-reflective coating, so you might wish for a little extra brightness if you spend all day outdoors. But for a device in this price category, the screen still feels incredibly vibrant. Whether I was watching the colorful world of The Simpsons or rewatching classic episodes of Deck by Deck, I enjoyed every moment. The quad speakers are equally impressive, producing clear, loud, and punchy sound, really pulling you into your content. Now, let's talk performance. No, the Redmi Pad 2 won't replace your high-end laptop, and it isn't the fastest tablet on the market. But for a budget tablet, it's plenty quick and perfectly suited for the tasks you expect. The MediaTek G99 Ultra processor powering this device delivers solid speed. Apps open quickly, multitasking feels smooth, and overall usability is wonderfully responsive. We easily switched between apps like Chrome and YouTube in split-screen mode without any noticeable slowdown. Yes, we did experience a slight hiccup opening Google Docs, but we could still access the tablet's key productivity features. We were genuinely impressed by how much we accomplished on a tablet in this price range. For the best experience, we suggest opting for the cellular version, which starts with a minimum of 6 GB of RAM, upgradable to 8 GB. While 128 GB of storage is standard, if you sync all your photos and apps, you will fill it up quickly, so consider a microSD card or a cloud subscription. You also have the option to pair the tablet with the Redmi Smart Pen stylus, though it costs an additional 3,999 rupees and doesn't come in the box. As someone who enjoys taking notes and journaling, I appreciate stylus support. Here's where a slight eyebrow raise comes in. While the stylus is great, Xiaomi didn't provide any way to attach it to the tablet. It feels a bit like they added the feature, but then quietly whispered, "Don't worry, we don't expect you to actually buy it." The tablet runs on HyperOS 2, built on top of Android 15. Yes, it does come with some bloatware, but you can uninstall it. The interface is specifically designed for tablets, supporting features like floating windows and split-screen multitasking. If you own a Xiaomi phone, you get a handy feature that lets you seamlessly cut, copy, and paste content between your phone and the tablet. You can even take calls and receive notifications if both devices are signed into the same Xiaomi account and connected to the same Wi-Fi. What we really appreciate about Android tablets is the ease of sharing them among family members. You can set up different profiles for everyone, keeping your apps and data separate. It truly makes the tablet a versatile family device. Plus, Google has made Android tablets incredibly easy to set up and use, so you could hand this to a child without any fuss. You also get a few useful AI features like Circle to Search. And yes, the cellular version supports 4G, though we can't help but wonder why 5G isn't an option. Perhaps the biggest standout is the battery life. Thanks to its massive 9,000 mAh battery, the Redmi Pad 2 easily delivers 14 to 16 hours of screen time. Think about that. You're looking at 2 to 3 days of typical on and off use before you even think about plugging it in, even if you are a heavy user who binges shows every night. Now, a small reality check. Charging this beast back to full does take a while. It supports 18-watt charging, but they only give you a 15-watt charger in the box. This is where you remember you're holding a budget-friendly device, as a full charge can take over 3 hours. So, should you buy the Redmi Pad 2? We have genuinely enjoyed our time with it. It performs exceptionally well at its core function, and it doesn't try to be something it's not. It embraces its identity as a tablet, not a laptop replacement. If you understand why you need a tablet, if your purpose for it is clear, and if you are working with a limited budget, the Redmi Pad 2 will absolutely not disappoint you. It will do everything you could want from a tablet, and do it well. What do you look for in a tablet? Do you think tablets should try to replace laptops? Or should they stick to what they do best? Share your thoughts with us, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of tech.